Right, this message goes out to Jack Trusler and Amy Loveridge. My sister, Amy Loveridge. Amy Trusler married a gorger man. Yeah. Amy, I rung you up yesterday. I rung you. You cut the phone off on me after I challenged you out on Facebook to bring your husband to Grendon Lakes to fight me. I'm not frit of your husband, Amy. Not frit of him at all. I'll break his face, Amy. You can put this to any gather out there, because you're gathers people. All you do is ring gathers on me, gets me locked up. You never come near me when you don't want to know, but when I go in prison, you ring me woman and start and mention about me children. That's all you do is mention about these poor children and rubbing it in and calling them names. Eh? Them children and poor innocent children and what you've done to them. Now I'm here to prove to you right now, it wasn't me and Sophie's fault why they got put into care and why they've been adopted because of you, you little slut. Listen to this. Let's see this. Let's see this. What's this? This is my previous criminal convictions, right? What do we have here? Conditions not valid till next appearance at court, magistrates court. We got not to attend Norman Road, not to attend Overston Road, Well, that's where you keep all the trailers and your little rat puppies that you sell. Not to contact directly or indirectly to Amy Loveridge, or not to attend Norman Road or Overston Road. Hey, it still goes on and on and on. Here we go again. The next time I got done for something, not to contact directly or indirectly to Amy Loveridge or Jack Trusler. We've got another one with Joanna, my mum's name here somewhere. Give me a minute. Not to contact Paul Loveridge or Joseph Loveridge. Not to contact or Joanne Loveridge. Right. Amy. This proves that you gathers people now. Hey, we've got some more here. Christopher Loveridge is on bail for threatening to kill his father and his sister. Therefore, he is not allowed to be at his parents' address. However, his mother has shared that Christopher attends his address to collect his mail. You got that?
Yeah.
Alright. You know, we've got more here. We've got more here. You see, some more here. There we go. What else we got? Right, Amy. This is a phone recording by the police that you made to the police a day before I got out of Woodhill prison. Everything on here is what the police recording says. But instead of a recording, the gathers write it down on a piece of paper. This is part of my criminal convictions, sweetheart. Listen.
Text. He said she won't be well after he's finished with her when he gets out of prison tomorrow. That's what I supposedly said to you. But oh my God, I never said nothing. I said you're a liar. Listen to this. I've got a 7-month-old boy. I'm scared and I'm really concerned for my parents. They are old. This has all kicked off because Caller's brother's girlfriend, Sophie Davis, has stolen a number of items from Caller and her parents. This has been mentioned to him in the call and he is very angry. Brother is Christopher Loveridge. Comments, views, pop up, la da 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 da. Christopher Loveridge, known as to capital offender, resists arrest, child at risk, may use violence, due to be released from Woodhill, HMP Woodhill tomorrow. Right.
Sophie never robbed nothing from yous. After when yous come in and you hit her, you punched her in the side of the head when she was having a baby and she had Christopher Joe in her arms. She never robbed nothing from yous, because literally 15 minutes later, me dad went upstairs. She got blamed for robbing Waterford crystal vases. They was in boxes underneath the bed. You hit her for no reason at all. And you still was fighting and arguing with her. Now, you blamed her for robbing £300 out of your handbag. There was no £300 in your handbag. Eh? You get £300 for each child you got. You can't afford £300 in your handbag. You can't. Mental case. I'm here to challenge Jack out to fight. And Sophie wants to fight you. I'm going to punch Jack's face off of him. Whether he wants to fight me or not, if he comes out, it's fair enough. But if he don't come out, shame on his back, innit? I'm not afraid of that gorger fool. A gorger man, that's the only man that you could get. No travelling man would have you. Eh? You got the worstest name going out there. Eh? But when I fight and argue with you, when you call my children names, you don't want to know. You don't want to know when I come out. You don't want to know. You call them names, I come out of prison, I argue with you, you block me. You're shitting yourself. I'm telling you that you are shitting yourself. I will be in Northampton on the 25th of this month. As you know, I'm in Scotland. But I'll be back down to Northampton on the 25th. I'll go up to me mum and dad's. I'll ask them to bring you. If me mum back answers me, then that's what she gets. She gets one of them for what she done. And the reason why she gets one of them, because when I was going through a hard time, she choked me and me child, her grandson, out on the street. Out on the street. What kind of grandmother does that? What kind of grandmother chokes her grandson out on the street and then 2 days later, your fat cunt moves in? Reminds me of a whorehouse. This one goes to me mother. You listen, Mum? When Alice come up to visit you, you did a child assessment where the children could be in your care. And this is what happened. Pearl and Joseph were asked about what a child would need. They explained they need love and care and close bonded family. She continued and explained they need a stable home and to get into a routine. Pearl was very fixed on the children's staying in the same bed every night and how they have not had this routine. Pearl also spoke briefly about schooling. With some prompting from me, Pearl and Joseph were able to state that they would register with a doctor and would take the children to any health appointments. When asked how they would manage the children's emotional needs, Pearl was unable to give a response. The question was broken down for her as she then focused on Sophie and what Pearl felt was Sophie's failings. So that's just me mother rubbing Sophie's parenting down to social people so she don't get the children right. This is the great grandmother here. Right. This raises concerns in Pearl and Joseph's ability to understand Christopher and Chaconi's emotional needs. Therefore, if placed, could be an unmet need. Goes on and on here. Pearl and Joseph were asked if there is any domestic violence in their relationship, both historical and current. Pearl stated no, then spent a long time explaining about the incident she accused Sophie of. Alright. Okay. These people, Pearl Loveridge, Joseph Loveridge, Amy Trusler, Jack Trusler. Gathers people. Always bring gathers. All the time they bring gathers. But they think they're angels people. This is the slut and the gorger boy. This is them here. That's the slut and the gorger boy.